CapitalNurse is a programme that has been running for a few years in London now, and it's about trying to ensure we have enough nurses with the right skills in the right places to care for the people of London. And because we wanted to reflect the experiences of what it's like to be a nurse in London, we spent quite a lot of time talking to nurses about that. And they told us that London's a brilliant place to work, but they also told us their stories about what's frustrating and what the challenges are about working in London. So we decided that we would make a film about nursing in London, but it should reflect the stories of those nurses.
Hi, Mum. Oh, thanks. I know. Look, Mum, I'm a bit lost. Can I call you back? I will. Okay. Bye.
It's very much not a recruitment film. It is a film to support the retention of people that we've already got. Now, if we have environments that are positive environments to work in, then they will attract more people to work in them.
Excuse me.
Can I help you?
Yeah. My name's Ella Scott.
This is aimed at teams of nurses, so that they might watch this film and they might just think about, are there things that we could do to improve things in our place, even if it's a very different kind of context.
A number of years ago, I made a film called Barbara's Story for Guy's and St Thomas's Hospital, and the aim of that film was to emotionally connect with the staff around the issues of a dementia patient going into hospital.
If I see him, I'll tell him you're looking for him. Bye.
But essentially what we were trying to show was, what does it feel like to be a patient who has dementia? The film led to a cultural shift in the trust, which was proven by some research by South Bank University.
Hi, is your name Ella? Yes, Ella Scott. I'm Abi.
And this is the approach that we've taken to Ella and Abi. We interviewed over 120 nurses across London, and the one key insight that came across to me is that there's a knowingness among nurses. A nurse can look at another nurse and they don't really need to ask them how they're feeling, they just know. The other thing that really inspired me was a story that one of the nurses told me.
Okay, Diane, just sit up for me. That's it. Come on.
This one particular nurse talked about when she first started working as a nurse, she worked in ITU. And what she used to do with her patients, even though they were either heavily sedated or they were in a coma, she would talk to them.
Ella, could you get a glass of water?
And then about 6 years later, she was working in pain management. And this patient said to her, "I recognise your voice.
Okay.
And I'm so glad that I've met you now to be able to thank you for what you did for me at that time in my life."
Could you say my name again?
Diane?
You used to talk to me.
And that, to me, kind of reflected everything that is great about nursing, that you don't sometimes acknowledge or recognise the impact that you're having on a family and on an individual patient, and sometimes you just need a little reminder.
Thank you.
And so what I really want people to do is to look at this film and to really try and appreciate the different layers that are going on. That yes, this Abi character is perhaps the person that you would interpret as a villain, but if you really start analysing her behaviour and really start trying to understand her, then you understand there are a lot deeper and broader things going on.
Sometimes you need to protect yourself.
And hopefully the film will be that platform to open that dialogue, to have that discussion about uncomfortable issues, but also to embrace what's amazing about nursing.